You know, Dee, I notice a lot when I watch people play golf that they don't do a lot of preparation before they play a shot. You know, often it's just grab a club, get up, hit. Yeah. They're in a rush, you know.
Especially like off a tee.
Especially off a tee, that's right. Or they're thinking, you know, there's people waiting behind, or, you know, we've got to keep moving. Yeah. And often they've hit before they've even given it really any thought at all. So I think there's a few simple things, don't you, that
100%
people can do that are going to ensure the best possible outcome for their shots.
Absolutely. Like, I think even when we're on a tee, we know we have a perfect lie because we put it on a tee, but it's also, we may not be using our driver every time. So when we're on a tee, I'm looking to go, where's the trouble? Is that bunker in play for me? Maybe I need to, just an aeroplane flying. Maybe I need to
or
lay
a par three. You might be choosing, you want to choose the right club, obviously. Spend your time looking at the distance required. You know, is it uphill? Is it downhill? As you say, if it's not a driver, what is it? Am I avoiding some bunkers? And you were saying to me earlier, we came up onto this tee, Dee, and you can see there is some trouble on the right.
There's a big bunker on the right, which makes me feel uncomfortable. I want to aim left of that, so I'm going to aim left, the middle of the fairway, or the highest tree down there.
And you've teed it up over here because you feel like you're hitting away from that, whereas if you teed it up over here, and we'll move across and you can have a little look.
If I teed it up here, when you're having a look here, you can see now I'm kind of aiming right at the trouble. Can
it looks completely different actually.
So when I'm there, I feel comfortable. Here I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you're almost set up straight into the bunker, whereas here you can hit away from it. So there's little things like that can make a really big difference.
And I think the important thing to know too is your ball just has to be inside the teeing area within 2 club lengths, but you don't have to be inside.
Yes.
So if we're over that side, I could be outside the teeing area.
Could be standing outside, as long as the ball's no further forward than in line, so your body can be out in the tee.
Exactly. So what have we done? We've gone, Dee's going to use a driver because it's into the breeze. It's a long hole.
We've worked out where we want to aim.
Yep. I've decided to tee on this side because I feel better about it.
Yep. And you think a driver's the club because you've got nothing to kind of lay up short of or anything like that.
And then from there, I'm just going to go through so I've got all my facts. I'm feeling good. Yeah. I'm standing behind the ball.
What about wind, Dee?
Yes, very good, because we did say we're into the wind, so it's going to block.
Or if it was coming across one way, we might need to aim to allow for it.
Absolutely, yeah, because the wind will affect the ball big time.
Yeah, especially with a driver. Yep, it's getting high up into the air.
So it's going to affect. So we've taken into account our lie, our direction, the trouble, the wind, and I've teed up in the area I feel most comfortable with. So I've got most of my facts.
Yeah, exactly. And then what do you do once you've got your facts?
So I come back this distance, so I come back a reasonable distance. I don't want to be too close, and I'm seeing my ball going to the target. I've already seen that. I see where I'm going to line it up. I'm going to come in, I'm going to have my practice swing, feeling what I'm after, so that's my feel. So now I'm just going to line the club up to where I want to go. Lined up quite in my mind, so not much is happening. I swing back, swing through.
That's a nice hit, Dee. Well done.
Yeah. So notice I didn't stay over the ball thinking too much.
Yeah, that's really clever, isn't it?
Did you get a cramp in my leg? Did you? That's what happens if you don't play a lot.
Yes, we haven't really warmed up. But in a nutshell, so club choice, direction choice, think a bit about the wind and the slope of the green and
where you're going to tee up on the tee.
Where you're going to tee up.
And what club? Yeah, club choice, you already said that.
Yeah.
And then go through your routine.
Go through your routine. Once you've got your club and you've looked at the wind and if it's a bit uphill or downhill and you've got your direction, then go through your routine. And we do have another video on routine which we can help you decide on a good routine for you. And then you should then have your absolute best chance possible of hitting a good shot.
Yeah. Can I just say this too, Annie? When we're teeing up, what I see a lot of my students doing, they'll go through all of that and then they stay over the ball far too long.
Yeah.
So have your look at the target, one last look, and swing back, swing through. Don't stay over the ball too long.
Yeah, because you think too much,
and you freeze.
And you start thinking negatively.
So try that. It really works, and it's something you have control of.
That's right, exactly. Have a little step-by-step process. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.